Echoes of a fading world, a call to witness. Welcome to our channel. I am David Attenborough, and it is a profound privilege to guide you on a journey today, albeit one tinged with a certain urgency. Our planet, this extraordinary sphere of blue and green, is home to wonders that have inspired awe and reverence for millennia. Yet the relentless march of time, accelerated by our own activities, now casts a long shadow over some of these irreplaceable treasures. Today we're exploring some of the world's most iconic landmarks that could disappear in your lifetime. Stay tuned to find out which places you need to visit, or at least learn more about before it's too late. Let us embark on this poignant voyage together to celebrate their magnificence and contemplate their precarious future. The Great Barrier Reef, a symphony of life under threat. Our journey begins in the sun-drenched waters off the coast of Queensland, Australia, home to one of the planet's most astonishing natural spectacles, the Great Barrier Reef. This is not a single entity, but a colossal, sprawling labyrinth of over 2,900 individual reefs and 900 islands, stretching for more than 2,300 kilometers. It is so vast, so immense, that it can be seen from outer space, a vibrant blue and turquoise ribbon stitched into the fabric of the coral sea. The sheer biodiversity harbored within this underwater metropolis is almost beyond comprehension. Thousands of species of fish, mollusks, crustaceans, and a myriad of other organisms call this reef home. From the majestic whale shark, the ocean's gentle giant, gliding through its channels, to the tiniest, most brilliantly colored nudibranch, every creature plays a vital role in this intricate and delicately balanced ecosystem. The reef is a nursery, a hunting ground, and a sanctuary. For generations, the Great Barrier Reef has been a source of wonder, a place of scientific discovery, and a vital economic resource for Australia, supporting tourism and fishing industries. Yet this vibrant underwater world, this jewel of the ocean, is facing an unprecedented crisis. The primary antagonist in this unfolding drama is climate change, driven by the relentless increase in global temperatures. This thermal stress leads to a phenomenon known as coral bleaching, a stark and devastating visual indicator of the reef's distress. When waters become too warm, corals expel the symbiotic algae called zooxanthellae that live within their tissues. Without these algae, the corals turn a ghostly white, as if their very life force has been drained away. They are not yet dead when bleached, but they are severely weakened, starving, and far more susceptible to disease. If the warm water conditions persist, the corals will eventually perish, leaving behind a barren skeletal graveyard where once there was a thriving, colorful city of life. Ocean acidification, another insidious consequence of increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, poses a further threat. As the oceans absorb CO2, their chemistry changes, becoming more acidic. This makes it increasingly difficult for corals and other shell-forming organisms to build their calcium carbonate skeletons and shells. The impact of these changes extends far beyond the corals themselves. The entire ecosystem, a complex web of interconnected life, begins to unravel. The loss of the reef is not just an ecological catastrophe, it is a human catastrophe in the making, with profound economic and social consequences. Venice, Italy, the Sinking Serenade of a floating city. Venice, a city unlike any other on Earth, is a masterpiece of human ingenuity and artistry. Built on wooden piles driven into marshy islands, it defies logic, a dreamscape conjured from water and stone. Its canals serve as streets, gondolas as carriages, and its palazzi reflect timeless beauty. Venice's intimate relationship with water is now its greatest vulnerability. The city is sinking due to natural geological processes and human activities. Global sea level rise exacerbates this issue. Acqua alta, or high water, floods large parts of the city. These floods are becoming more frequent and severe. The MOSE project aims to protect Venice, but it's not a complete solution. Venice must balance protecting its heritage with adapting to a changing environment. Chapter 3. The Dead Sea, a saline jewel, receding into history. Nestled in the Jordan Rift Valley between Israel and Jordan, the Dead Sea is a unique salt lake. Its shores mark the lowest point on Earth, over 430 meters below sea level. The Dead Sea's legendary buoyancy is its most famous characteristic. The high concentration of dissolved minerals makes the water so dense that people float effortlessly. However, this ancient body of water is shrinking at an alarming rate. The water level has been dropping by more than a meter every year. The primary cause is water diversion from its main tributary, the Jordan River. Dams and irrigation canals have significantly reduced the freshwater inflow. The consequences of the Dead Sea's shrinkage are manifold and alarming. Chapter 4: Glacier National Park, the Vanishing Ice Rivers of the Crown of the Continent. We now journey to the rugged, mountainous terrain of North America, to a place often referred to as the Crown of the Continent Glacier National Park in Montana, USA. This spectacular wilderness, together with its counterpart Waterton Lakes National Park in Canada, forms the Waterton Glacier International Peace Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated for its dramatic alpine scenery, pristine forests, and abundant wildlife. The park's very name evokes images of colossal rivers of ice, slowly carving their way through majestic peaks. For over a century, Glacier National Park has captivated visitors with its breathtaking vistas, towering mountains, deep glacial valleys, sparkling alpine lakes, and flower-strewn meadows. The glaciers of this park are not merely scenic features, they are vital components of its ecological and hydrological systems. These slow-moving masses of ice act as natural reservoirs, storing vast quantities of frozen water. During the warmer summer months, their meltwater provides a crucial and consistent supply of cold, fresh water to the streams and rivers that flow down into the valleys. However, the defining feature of Glacier National Park, its magnificent glaciers, are now rapidly disappearing. The culprit once again is our warming climate. Rising global temperatures are causing these ancient ice formations to melt at an accelerated and alarming rate. When the park was established in 1910, it was home to an estimated 150 glaciers. Today that number has dwindled to fewer than 25, and many of those that remain are mere remnants of their former grandeur, significantly reduced in size and volume. Scientists predict that if current warming trends continue, most, if not all, of the park's namesake glaciers could vanish entirely within the next few decades, possibly by as early as 2030 for some of the smaller ones. The visual evidence is stark and undeniable. Comparison photographs taken decades apart show a dramatic retreat of the ice, revealing bare rock and moraine where once thick glaciers stood. The loss of these glaciers is far more than just an aesthetic blow, diminishing the scenic grandeur that draws millions of visitors each year. It has profound and cascading ecological consequences. As the glaciers shrink and disappear, the volume of summer meltwater decreases and stream temperatures rise. This can have devastating effects on cold water fish species like bull trout and cutthroat trout, which are adapted to icy, well-oxygenated waters. The changing hydrology also affects terrestrial ecosystems. Beyond the park's boundaries, the disappearance of these glaciers has wider implications. Chapter 5: The Amazon Rainforest, the beleaguered lungs of our planet. Our final destination takes us to South America, to the vast, sprawling green expanse of the Amazon rainforest. This is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth, covering roughly 6.7 million square kilometers across 9 countries. It is a realm of almost unimaginable biodiversity, a colossal natural laboratory where evolution has run riot. The Amazon is often referred to as the lungs of the planet. Through photosynthesis, the trees and plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen, regulating global climate patterns. Despite its importance, the Amazon rainforest faces an existential crisis due to relentless deforestation. Vast areas are being cleared for cattle ranching, agriculture, logging, and mining. Methods like slash and burn release huge amounts of carbon, exacerbating climate change. Scientists warn that the Amazon may be approaching a tipping point, transforming into a drier, savanna-like ecosystem. The fate of this extraordinary ecosystem is inextricably linked to our own. Chapter 6: A Legacy of Wonder, a Future in Our Hands. As our journey through these remarkable yet imperiled landmarks comes to a close, one cannot help but feel a potent mix of wonder and concern. From the intricate coral cities of the Great Barrier Reef to the sinking elegance of Venice, from the receding shores of the Dead Sea to the melting glaciers of Montana and the vast, threatened expanse of the Amazon rainforest, we have witnessed beauty that is both profound and precarious. The common thread that weaves through these diverse stories is the undeniable impact of human activity and a changing global climate. By understanding what is at stake, by appreciating the intricate beauty and vital importance of these landmarks, we can find the motivation to strive for a more sustainable and thoughtful coexistence with our planet. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Let us know in the comments which landmark you would like to visit or feel most compelled to help protect before it's gone.